What is up, everyone? Welcome to Wolfpack Gaming. I hope you are doing well, and I have just completed the campaign in Diablo 4. Now, this is my first ever Diablo 4 game, or Diablo game, I should say, and I did want to give a quick and honest review from someone that is not biased, that hasn't played any of the previous games, and sort of go through a quick pros and cons against the campaign and the game itself. That I did love and I didn't really like. But yeah, let's get into it and go from there. From first point of view, I just wanted to say a big W on the launch of this game and the basically no real bugs, no real errors. I didn't experience anything crazy bar one boss dying too close to a wall, so I had to redo that boss, but that was really about it. The game, the cutscenes are phenomenal. I had never ever watched cutscenes in games. I just want to get straight to the action. This is the only game I have ever watched every cutscene in. This was amazing. The aesthetic of the worlds are absolutely amazing. The aesthetic of the quest, the different lands, the different areas, really good. The atmosphere all matches with that dark, grimy, gory sort of feel. But with cities, I do feel like they are all very similar, and there's not really a huge difference when you go to towns or cities. They always have like the same feel of the blacksmith, the Oculus, just the whole town itself. Just didn't give me a real big... They didn't focus on having huge city differences or huge town differences, which is not a big thing, but it would have been nice to have a bit of flavor here and there for every place I went to, or maybe had main cities, etc. But that's not a big thing. I would say the biggest thing I disliked in the game, even though I did play World Tier 2, I didn't find it all they're difficult, to be honest. Every boss I did was pretty easy, and I was playing Druid, and the bosses didn't really have phases. Well, not a lot of them anyway. They felt a bit repetitive. It took a long time to kill. I guess that might be because I am playing Druid, but I wasn't really needing any of the potions that the bosses were dropping. I wasn't really needing assistance in any way, to be honest. I was just there hitting, doing my moves, and that was it. And the bosses didn't get more difficult throughout the fight, in my opinion. One of my favorite bosses, and I don't want to ruin too much, was one where he sort of makes a pool of blood and you've got to run to a knight that's giving a protection dome. And I wanted to see more of that type of stuff where it's quick thinking, where it's, oh, if I don't do this, I'm going to die and take a lot of damage. And I didn't feel like there was a huge amount of emphasis on, okay, what are we going to do here with this boss? How are we going to make it a big challenge? Because the lead up to the bosses were actually quite easy, and I expected it to be, okay, we smash a bunch of mobs, we verse elites here and there, and then the boss happens, especially on the quest, not just, you know, a dungeon. Dungeons I can understand, they can be repetitive, etc. But on the quest, I wanted to feel more of a challenge on the bosses, and that would be my only downfall of the game. And again, that's my opinion. Some of you may absolutely love the bosses, think they're good, and it also depends on what type of character you're playing, what type of build you're playing. And I was following a build that is very widely known as Pulverized Druid, so my damage was there, not as much as, you know, a rogue or a sorcerer maybe, but it was there. But at the end of the day, this game is A grade, launch perfect, no errors that I've seen thus far that are huge. Really loving it. I'm about to crack level 50, as you can see. I really can't hate on it too much further than that. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed Diablo 4. I'd love to know your comments about what you think of the game once you finish the campaign. And good luck in your dungeons, your questing, and get your mount as soon as possible. I also think they could have introduced the mount a bit quicker. I feel like the Act 4, I feel like the mount should be based on your level and not your questing. The Act 4, which it does happen just after Act 4, you get the mount. Man, I was running around places and I'm just thinking, like, the mount shouldn't define the game in a sense of your questing. But anyway, another little thing that I didn't really like, but I guess that's what they've done. That's how it is. Enjoy. If you want to come see me in the stream, twitch.tv masked down in the description below. Enjoy your Diablo game. Much more to do after you finish the campaign as well. So good luck, have fun, enjoy, and see you soon.